What up? Trying to clear my throat. It's not working sometimes. But I'm glad I'm drinking the Wildin watermelon. Bang. Try it. Not sponsored. Although I wouldn't mind. Because I do drink one a day. Well, not every day. But for the most part, yeah. Anyways, how was your weekend? I know you have a weekend before I do, so I'm glad you get to go through it. Because my weekends are pretty short. I mean, if you add them all up, even the days that I get off, I have to fall asleep either early or late or in between. But I would rather much get a couple of hours of nap after I get off of work. And then I go throughout the whole day as a normal person would that don't work at nights or graveyards or whatever. And then, yeah, try to make it through the rest of the day. Sometimes I start fading, but I think I get less of a weekend than most people do that work a normal work week, I guess you want to say, just because of that. But other than that, I think it really, really helps. Helps sometimes keep you on edge or not keep you too relaxed because, you know, things change. At least for me, being overnights, when my kids were young, you never know what can happen, you know? I remember once I was at work and I don't remember what time it was or anything like that, but I know my youngest, like, hit his head on a speaker and cracked his head open, like right over here. And of course, it's, you know, a crazy thing, and a head wound is a little bit more worse, and it's super weird how it happened to begin with, but it happened. But we dealt with it, you know, and when, you know, stuff like that happens and you're at work and, you know, things are going a little bit more haywire because you don't know what to do. You have a young kid that's having problems, you know what I mean? So stuff happens, real world. It's real life. It happens. I mean, even as small as, like, I don't know, you cut in line and you got mad and now you had detention because you threw a fit. You know what I mean? Like, something like that, something small. Or you had an essay or whatever in college and you didn't do it, or a presentation at work, or whatever the case may be, and you just didn't do it. I mean, there's repercussions, there's consequences behind everything, good and bad and neutral, you know. So it's just, when the kids get older, you know, hopefully they learn from things that they've either went through or seen other people go through. So that is I don't want to say like the best, one of the best things I think came out of social media in general is experiences. Like, everyone has a different outlook on life, so, you know, everyone is an artist in that sense because they're only showing you what they believe or what they think or what they feel and what is their opinion, just like me. And that's what gives and spawns creativity and gives other people passion. It gives people passion. I mean, it shows, hey, that person's doing it and maybe he ain't doing well, but I know the trick now, you know, and I got spunk. I got it. You'll never be able to beat me. I'm just letting you know, that's what you can do. But I want you to feel hopeful. Everyone wants to feel hopeful for themselves. I mean, no one wants to go into any situation and just fail. Like that's kind of the dumb thing to do. Like, hey, I'm going here and fail. No, heck no. I remember, was it my oldest? I think they were playing a game or something like that. They were like, oh, we're gonna get spanked. Like, why go into a game thinking that? I don't care if they're all 6'6". You know, you're gonna score something. You're gonna do something. Something's gonna happen. Like, something's gonna happen. You might not win, and that may be your biggest, outlook on all of it is you're not going to win. But the thing is that you're going against possible more competition, people more skilled. That gives you that opportunity to watch, to pay attention, to see what they do, so that way you don't either make the same mistake or do the same thing that they're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you can always flip things around, even if you don't think the outcome is going to be great, because there's always going to be positives in something. Maybe not everything, but something. Even if it takes years down the road, even if it's a lesson learned, that you may never understand until you get a little bit more mature or a little less mature. I don't know. But I think every experience you go through is there for a reason. So I think other people can learn from your mistakes. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. Hey, how's basketball for you, though? I can't wait for football to start. My youngest said season starts the middle of next month, and hopefully he starts getting ready for it. And I mean, a middle kid got basketball camp coming beginning of August. It's only one day, kind of an advanced thing to go through, but hopefully it helps him, teaches him things he didn't know, or shows him what he needs to work on. Because when you go to a camp, you have people that are more skilled than you, hopefully, that are running it. They can say, hey, you're doing this right or wrong or whatever, and then he'll take that home. And that's, I think, since I'm not a professional in any of the sense, I just know things, and when I see them, I call them out. Like when we're watching basketball games, like if I don't show what I know, I don't think that he would have any way of believing me as much, I guess you could say. But it's really, really, really helped me to lose weight, do all this other stuff, so I can somewhat get back to what I kind of used to be, which was a person that just thought about things. I always think maybe I'm not the smartest person in the room, but I do think about a lot, and I think experiences really help. So learn from others. It really helps. I promise. I'm gonna get going. Have a good weekend again.